Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about Christmas. And I know what you're thinking, it's November. Haven't even had my turkey, my stuffing, why are we talking about Christmas? And I understand, I completely get it, but I think this video can be really useful for people out there who have no idea what to get their friends, their boyfriends, their dads, their cousins, their moms, their aunties, whoever. So I'm here to help you today. In this video, we're specifically going to be talking about DIY Christmas gifts because I am one to know what it's like to be without money. So if you're someone who's a little bit low budget, these are definitely going to be for you. I've loosely put everything into their own categories so you guys can follow along if you need any ideas for specific types of people. Also, please excuse the lighting. I know it looks like I'm filming this in a cave right now, but it's been raining all day. But I do have my ring light and she's saving us. We're just gonna film this video and hopefully it turns out. Okay, let's get right into the video. Okay, if y'all have been on this channel before, you know the drill. I have my iPad here, I have a bunch of pictures, and I'm just gonna yap about each one and talk a little bit about how to make them, what the cost might be, all of that good stuff. We're gonna talk about the book girlies, or the book lads, maybe you would call them, I don't know. We're gonna talk about people who like books. Maybe that's a better title. Coming from someone who enjoys reading quite a bit, I think these gifts would not only be thoughtful, but very useful. Let's talk bookmarks. Okay, so first I have these like ribbon bookmarks. They're like little bows. They stick out of the top of the book. I thought this was super cute. I saw this on Pinterest and I was like, that is so creative. Pretty much all you would need is the ribbon of your choosing, and then you would tie it up. And it kind of looks like they used like a piece of cardstock to glue the bow on top of so you can like stick it in your book. Honestly, 10 out of 10. I would use this if a friend gifted it to me, so I think it would be a really cute gift idea. Next we have kind of like the same thing, but instead of ribbons, you could literally draw whatever you want. If you use like a certain kind of cardstock, like I said before, you could draw like a butterfly, ladybug, flower. I feel like these are for my whimsical gals out there. I think this is really cute. If you display your books in any way, I feel like these bookmarks would definitely add to that. The person that made this tutorial, I have their Instagram in the screenshot. You can probably see it wherever the picture is. I don't know if they invented this idea, but I'm still gonna give credit where credit is due. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going full circle and we're coming back to the ribbons. These kind of stood out to me because I feel like they're very personable. Like you can add charms to them that maybe mean something to you in that friendship or relationship. And you could also get really creative with the type of ribbon that you're using, because I'm seeing a lot of lace, I'm seeing like polka dotted ribbon. There's so much ribbon out there. If you go to Michael's, like a local craft store, they have like a full aisle of ribbon. It's truly heaven. I love it so much. Sometimes when I go to read a book, I like cannot find my bookmark for the life of me, so I have to use like an old receipt or like a tag from Forever 21 from like 3 years ago. So I feel like this bookmark would definitely be a little bit of a glow up for the bookmarks that I use now. All right, last gift idea in this book category. It's not really a gift, but I feel like this is super cute. If you were to get your friend or loved one, whoever, a book, and you want a little bit more of a creative idea on how to wrap this gift, I thought this was really adorable. I love flowers and I always preserve all of the flowers that I receive. And I think it would be really cute to incorporate like your love of florals and stuff into the gift. And you can also customize this to your liking. You can put the person's favorite flower in there. Okay, so this next category is for people out there who love to work with jewelry or clay or anything of that sort. So I actually came across this on Pinterest like a couple months ago and I pinned it immediately because I have a really good friend and I feel like this gift would be so cute to make like little miniatures of each other and then switch them and put it on each other's keys. Like I feel like that would be so cute. So obviously this involves clay. If you're not really good at using clay, I feel like this would still be easy because the shapes are very self-explanatory. And then you can kind of have fun with like the jewelry part where you add like the cute charms and stuff. You can add like their favorite color or their favorite animal. And then the little like best friend like heart magnet thing, I don't know what they're called. That is so cute to me. Like I definitely want to make this for me and my friend. Hopefully she's not watching this. That would kind of ruin the surprise. If you are that friend, click off, please. Okay, this next gift kind of gave me like the same vibe just because of the way that it's made with like the beads and the charms and the clips and stuff. If you and your friends are still in school, you know that you carry a bag, a backpack, whatever, and having like a charm that your friend made would be super cute, I think. Even if you're not in school anymore and you have like your keys or your purse. In this example, it's a peace sign, super simple. I feel like if you just looked up like on YouTube how to make a peace sign jewelry with beads or something like that, I'm sure you would have good luck with finding like a good tutorial on how to make this. And you could probably find all the materials at Michael's, like I said before. I really don't think the beads would be that expensive. If you found like a variety pack of beads, I think you could make it work. The last gift in this category are these button rings. I had never seen these before I compiled all of these gifts for this video, and I was just in shock. The creativity is insane. Like, I don't have any like buttons lying around in my house, but I know a lot of people do. It's a really good, sustainable, recyclable craft that you could do, that you could gift to your friends. Like, what could you ask for anything better? I love like the mismatched nature of this craft too. Like, you can get really funky with the colors and the patterns. I'm sure you could also make like a necklace out of buttons too. I'm sure that could be something, or earrings. Like, just make like a whole set for your friend. That would be cute.
I ask you about love. Probably quote me a song. You've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. Oh my God, what an angel on earth just for you.
Okay, next up, this is for the people out there who collect memories, photos. First up, we have these like clay Polaroids. I thought this was really adorable. This is really good for people who kind of like that like vintage Polaroid look but don't actually have a Polaroid camera. I thought this idea was super creative and super fun. Like, it could be a craft that you do with like your friends, for your other friend, or for your mom or your grandma, like whoever. I think this gift would be really cheap, honestly, because if you go, again, to Michael's. This video is not sponsored by Michael's, by the way. If you go to Michael's and you get like air dry clay, you could use that block of air dry clay for like millions of gifts and crafts, and this is one of them. Next, we have kind of like a memory board. It's like a vision board but full of memories. I've actually been wanting to do this for a really, really long time. I made a scrapbook for my friend back in 2022. I think it was. I really enjoyed it. I loved like each page, like customizing. And I feel like these memory boards is just like that, but like one page that you can like go full ham on, like customize movie tickets, booth photos, whatever you have with that person, you can put in here. You can get really creative with the background or the frame. And honestly, a really affordable gift too. Like, you could go to Walgreens and print the pictures out. You could literally put like anything you wanted in here. I feel like it's a really sweet gesture to know that someone cares enough that they hold on to things and you can like display it. Okay, lastly, we have these like embroidered Polaroid picture things. A couple years ago, I embroidered a bag for my really good friend, and it definitely was tedious. It definitely is expensive in terms of your time. Like, if you're someone who's not very patient with crafts, I would not recommend this. In all of the pictures I'm showing you, there are Polaroid pictures, but I'm sure that you could literally just use like a printed picture of you and whoever. Next up, we're gonna talk about crochet. I love to crochet. If you haven't watched my crochet wish list, you should definitely go check that out. This is definitely like more of an advanced project if you're someone who really likes to crochet or just crochets on the regular. When I saw this for the first time, for some reason, the first thing that popped in my head was like a baby shower gift. I don't know. I think it would be really cute in a nursery. I think that's why I thought that. I'm sure if you find the pattern of this bear, you could probably just like switch out the colors if you just wanted like a brown bear. And if you already have the yarn, then obviously it's free. But if you do have to go out and purchase yarn, yarn isn't really that expensive. I do recommend, if you can, to thrift your yarn. That is the biggest truck. Oh my God. I need focus. That truck was actually huge though. Okay, next, this is for the dads, the boyfriends, the uncles, the brothers. Who else am I missing? This is a really cute gift for someone who really likes to wear ties or like collects ties. You can kind of like run with this idea and make it as wacky as you want. You can like put stripes, polka dots, different thicknesses of yarns would be really cute too. I know I have two examples that I'll put on the screen. There's one with like thinner yarn and one with thicker yarn. I'm sure there's a lot of patterns out there on how to make these. So our last few gifts are kind of just like miscellaneous. I didn't really know what category to put these in, but I guess they're like honorable mentions. I don't know. These are still all really cute. First is this teacup candle thing. I don't know what else you would call it. If you have someone who loves candles, you could go to like Bath and Body Works or any kind of like scent store and get candles and some wicks from the craft store, and from the thrift store is where you can find like the teacups and the plates. Or even if you have like really old candles lying around your house that you don't ever light anymore, you could like remelt them and then use it for the gift, which makes it even cheaper. I think this is a really cute like home decor gift for someone who likes to have like cute little trinkets around their house. I know you guys have seen these all over Etsy, Pinterest, little painted hairbrushes with the bows, but I also think they're really simple and easy if you do it by yourself. It doesn't have to be their name that you write in the middle. You could do like a really special date that means something special to you two or to them. I feel like the coquette girlies, like if you have someone like your friend that's like a coquette girly, she would really appreciate this gift. I feel like it's very that vibe. Last but not least, we have this flower craft, and it's paper flowers. If you're someone who's too broke for Lego flowers, because they are actually so expensive, it's insane, then you can do this. You can do this and it won't really cost you that much. Not only are there paper flowers, but there are tissue paper flowers, pipe cleaner flowers. The pipe cleaner flowers are really pretty too. You could also crochet flowers, which is a little bit more on the advanced side. I've seen people use like sticky notes, which a lot of people, I feel like that's a household stationery item. You can ask my family and my friends. I love making gifts. Obviously you can buy gifts. Buying gifts is fine too, you know, especially if they have that one thing that like they specifically want that you can only get like off of a website. But I am a firm believer in making gifts. I feel like it's so much more heartfelt for that person to know that you took the time to like buy the materials and sit down and make everything. It's made with love, you know, you can't go wrong with that. If you have any other DIY gift ideas, make sure to leave them down in the comments. I'm sure it'd be useful to anyone who still needs like some ideas and they can scroll through and figure out what they want to make. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I will not talk about Christmas anymore until the holiday season. I hope everyone has a fantastic Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope that you are happy and healthy as well as your family. Make sure to like this video if you of course liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content, and I will catch you guys in my next upload.